It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with DH.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And it's good, 2 points. Conley's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Jazz. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Now Crowder following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. O'Neal high post. Ayton's there. Outside Conley. And stolen by Ayton. Got a piece of it. Booker left side. We play just over a minute here in the first. And the shot's good from Crowder.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Ball surveying the floor. Buries it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Bridges misses.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
That was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Paul. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triples.
Here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. Ball outside. Into the lane. The dish to Ayton. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Passes it to Conley. There's the triple. Launches it. Good on the triple. Conley's got 5.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
There's the pass to Booker. Shoots the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
In an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here is Conley. He's got 5. O'Neal misses. Crowder dishes to Booker. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovic. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys?
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley against Paul. O'Neal from long range gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Booker. The three. Rebounded by the Jazz. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 1. All right, and regarded as one of the best leaders in the game.
With anything, whether it's...
And with his younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Three-pointer, Crowder. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Paul passes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Crowder. And the layup is good. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Conley's got 8 points.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Paul left side. Here's Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Down low. Here's Gobert, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Mitchell in the corner. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
For Booker. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Another shot. Bridges misses. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. 1:02 left in the first half. Mitchell wide open. Again, Mitchell missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
Mitchell is double. There's O'Neal with the 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot by Crowder, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. O'Neal against Crowder. And it's Conley penetrating. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Kicks it out to Booker. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. All right, Dave, thank you. And
Good Jazz. 19.
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Eric Haskell. Also Whiteside out there. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's House in at the shooting guard position. Shamet the pass to Payne. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
With the step back. Clarkson for 3. Haskell kicks to House. Passes it to Gay. Shot clock at 5. Haskell with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's House. That one a little long. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 1-point game. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And the pass to McGee. Driving the lane. And it's McGee with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Clarkson outside. Here is House. He's covered by Shamet. Haskell kicks to Clarkson. Goes up on the high post. Offensive rebound. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. With the crossover, and he jams it with authority.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Payne looking around. Takes it inside. Here's McGee. to Payne. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 6. Craig passes to McGee. The Suns need to get a shot off. Puts it up from 17. That's short off the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Pascal kicks to Clarkson to the right side. It's House outside. Clarkson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And Whiteside sends it back. Here's Gay. Chalk up 2 there. Gay's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters. Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Pascal, the shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Craig passes to McGee. Over Pascal. And the Suns miss again. Utah leading by 3. Launches a 3. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. He takes it in. 5 to shoot. Here's Craig.
And Gay, a very capable defender, does a good job staying with whoever he's on.
And slam dunk by Pascal.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Phoenix, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Payne hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Conley scanning the floor. With the floater. The drive by Mitchell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Leading by 5. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Shamit in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Substitution for your Suns.
Mitchell outside. Spins. Tries it from 19. Again, Mitchell missing. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Mitchell against Booker. Back to Bridges. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
It goes on Devin Booker.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
4 on the shot clock. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Mitchell outside. Tries the spin move. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ball outside. Driving in. And it's blocked by Conley. And they get it back. Ayton wide open. Pins the shot with nobody near him. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
And Mitchell gets it to go. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Crowder. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mitchell right side. Poked away. Gobert against Crowder. Now, here is O'Neal. G right on him. Spins the drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Al Paul. Booker looking around. The ball. Here's Ayton. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Ayton. Gobert with the block. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here is Paul. Look at the clock. A little over 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. Here's Conley. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Utah leading by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Jazz.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist. The guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Conley.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Out to the right wing. The three. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And the Jazz lead by 14.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
For three, Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Stuff, Allie. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Left side Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Outside Young. Pass to Herder. Inside, here's Collins. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, credit Herder. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Young against Paul. Pass to Hunter. Up top, Capella. Outside Young. And there's the drive. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, man.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. B.A., having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Booker, good.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Paul against Young. Pass to Herder. Back to Young. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. From deep. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Atlanta ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Collins with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Paul against Young. Bridges outside. On the wing, Crowder. Outside, Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges, a screen on Collins. To the middle. High arcing shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Collins a screen. Young the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A tremendous pick and roll option. John Collins showing great hands and explosiveness.
Young against Paul. Stolen by Young. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. This one for 3. Capella, the pass to Young. Screen by Capella. Young can't hit. And it's Phoenix's ball. Up top, Booker. Herder defending. Booker, good.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Outside Young. Outside Herder. Collins a screen. Shoots from the baseline. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herder.
Paul drives in. And no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Left side, Hunter. Launches it. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Into the lane. Here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 6. Bridges on the attack.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
First team foul.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Aiden passes to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And here's Paul. Fires for 3.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
The offensive rebound. Bridges outside. It's all tied in Phoenix. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. He really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And so it's Atlanta with it. Collins outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. 4 on the clock. The 3 ball. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. Collins goes in. It's tipped.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
On the take. Changes up. Outside Herder. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. In transition, here they come. Booker with it. Now Herder defending. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside Young. Outside Herder. Launches a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Herder's got 5.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Right side Booker. From deep. Out to Bridges. Second chance effort. And the jumper is good. Bridges has got his first 2 points.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Herder. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Booker for 3. Sinks the tray. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Bridges against Hunter. Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Herder on target from range. Give him 8.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Young against Paul. For 3, Booker. Suns keep it alive. And here's Crowder from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Young against Paul. Pass to Herder. Back to Young. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Herder. Crowder with a steal. Down low. It's stolen by Hunter. Left side Herder. Capella with it. Hunter on the wing. Collins outside. Capella screen on Crowder. Collins passes to Hunter. The three-pointer off the mark. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Releases from 15. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Substitution for your Suns.
19 seconds left in the first half. Payne against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Now Young. Oh, there's the alley.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Danilo Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3.
You got to appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Bogdanovic from downtown, and Craig pulls it down. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Outside Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
.90 seconds into the second half now. Right outside. Right side Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Clock at 6. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. McGee in the post, pounded by Wright. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne. Wright against Payne. Outside Bogdanovic. To the inside. Here's Gallinari. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Up top Payne, defended by Bogdanovic. Misses the layup. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Wright. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Back to Wright. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Payne. Outside Johnson. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Gallinari. Pass to McGee. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Hawks ball.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. A good look from Bogdanovic. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Payne against Wright. Payne, the pass to McGee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovic. Now here's Payne. Capella with a block.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Back to Collins. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Hawks on top, up by 5. And when we return, we'll... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Hawks leading. Crowder at 8 in the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Out to the wing. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. For 3, Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Paul against Young. Pass to Booker from the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Well, the Hawks shooting the ball at 48% so far. Crowder with a steal. They're running. Up the floor. Bridges with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Hunter against Bridges. Here's Crowder. Basket counts.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
Young against Paul. Outside Herter. Collins outside. Driving in. Kept alive. Takes the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trey Young. That's his first foul of the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Paul drives in, pass to Crowder. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Young can't hit.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Capella with a block. Young against Crowder. Outside Young. Capella, the pass to Collins. Shoots over Booker. That won't go either for Collins.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Young. Screen by Capella. And he lobs it up to the rim. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists in the game.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Crowder. And he makes it on the layup.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
It's Herter on the wing. Collins with a screen on Booker. Here's Herter. And too long on the shot.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Young against Bridges. Shoots over Young. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's a three from Paul. That shot off. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Hunter against Aiden. Right side Hunter. Crowder with a steal. Booker with it. Now Herter defending. Up top Booker. Inside. Stolen by Capella. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Young. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Let's it go. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Hunter from the arc. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a...
All right, Alec, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for...
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So here's Miami's starting group. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Crowder. Rebounded by Tucker.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Inside, Hero.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
Paul finds Booker. And he drives in. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Adebayo passes to Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Paul looking over the floor. And the first shot of the night for him missing. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lowry passes to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. 3-pointer. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Here's Paul. No good that time. Good work defensively by Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. A nice shot by Tucker.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Booker outside. Shot to stop the run. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Loads it up for Adebayo, and stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Booker. It's tipped. It's stolen by Lowry. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Paul's shot is off. Miami leading by 7. Left side, Butler. Pass to Adebayo, and taken away by Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Driving inside. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Tucker.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 7. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Over Lowry. Here's Bridges. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Lowry against Paul. Hero on the wing. To the paint, Crowder with the steal. On the wing, Bridges, defended by Butler. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. That three off the mark. The Heat leading by 5. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Up top, Tucker. He's covered by Ayton. Adebayo with the screen on Bridges. Crowder with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. No one covering. Booker's got 5 now.
Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
All right, this is coming out of the court.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. With the drive and the rejection by Ayton. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And back with the start of the second quarter.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your John Chapter.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in its center. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Here's Crowder. A second chance effort. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
And Brent with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Tucker finds Lowry. Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
That's a 2 from Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Drake, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Miami leading by 6. Lowry looking around. Butler on the way. Inside, Adebayo, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Loads it up for Adebayo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Crowder the screen.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
Off target with his 3.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And we have a Intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. No good from Booker.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Adebayo. That shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. Suns trail by 6. Crowder kicks to Paul. And they double up Paul. Trying to get something going, and he sinks the layup. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Outside Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Lowry dishes to Robinson. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The pass to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
A nice shot by Booker.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Paul passes to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
And doing a much better job from 3-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Robinson on the wing. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Enzo Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Bridges inside. Now recovering. Robinson on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Butler with the 2nd chance points.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
Paul for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Heat, 21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the 3rd. On the court for the Heat, they've got Robinson. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Cruz into the 3, the small forward.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. They kick out to Oladipo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shamet, the pass to Payne. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Johnson surveying the floor. For the lead, pocket 6. McGee inside. Dedmon's there. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Oladipo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Right side Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Going inside and finished off by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
McGee is screen on Oladipo. Payne can't hit. The Heat leading by 3. Down low. Here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Oladipo finds Dedmon. Outside Robinson. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Heat lead by 6.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Payne with it. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Passes to Robinson. Shamet with the steal. McGee with it. Robinson picks him up. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Payne hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Oladipo outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right block shot. Rebound by the Suns. Shamet nailed from 3-point land. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oladipo outside. Pass to Robinson. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here is McGee. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. So the wing on the left. Tucker finds Butler to the inside. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
It's deflected. Now Shamet. And there's the drive. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Tucker. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Ayton.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
They double him with Booker. Left side Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. The shot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Butler against Booker. Over to the wing. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And stolen by Booker.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen right there. Quick hands help alter what would have been a sure two there.
3 quarters of play in a close game here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panther.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Payne is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 1-point game to take the lead. The second effort. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Suns.
Payton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Shoots over Crowder. Tucker with the ball. He's against Crowder. A nice shot by Tucker.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here's Paul. Ayton. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
He was all alone on that one. And the Heat lead by 1.
And you could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Ball against Lowry from deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hero kicks to low. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The kick out to Crowder. Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear your exposed for coaching the team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Crowder following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Fires the 3, and Jay Crowder gets the 3. Now it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Lowry passes to Hero. Back to Lowry. Here's Hero. Here he goes. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Outside Crowder. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
More experienced Booker not letting the shot clock winding down affect any of his play.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Crowder. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And here is Hero. Here's Tucker. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Robinson's checked in for Miami.
Substitution.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Miami foul.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2.
So much talk about Booker and missing the playoffs in 2020, but those 8 games in the bubble where the team he was on did not lose really established a lot of confidence and a hunger to play that kind of way in the next season.
Back to Lowry. The pass to Robinson to tie it up. Misses the tray. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. What a show they put out here at home.
3 times. What the guys...
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Bogdanovich, no good. And here's Crowder from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Listen, this is a guy who can get hot from downtown. Great to see Jake Crowder being aggressive when given the opportunity.
Conley against Paul. Outside for Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
For 3, Booker buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball against Conley. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Off with the layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. 3-pointer O'Neal. No good that time.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
On the wing, Mitchell. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Down low. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Here's Conley. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns miss again. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Utah's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
And the basket by Bridges.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Conley against Paul. And that one's good from Conley.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Ayton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Just 5 to shoot. Booker. The rebound by the Jazz.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Paul passes to Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Bridges. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside for Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From 20 feet. Got a piece of it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, leading by 6.
Your Jazz Dancers. Your Jazz Dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Yep, count it. Conley's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Mitchell, understanding that length and athleticism, serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Pass to Booker. Over Mitchell. That one a little long. Utah trailing here. To the middle. Now Gobert, covered by Crowder. O'Neal on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bridges, left side. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Outside Mitchell. That's tipped. Phoenix has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Over to the wing. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. And Conley grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev? Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. But this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
The Suns leading. Booker, the pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's an even 3-on-3 break. The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 5 points. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Conley. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Ball against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first round.
Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. There's the 3. No luck on that one. And Utah the other way now. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Tries the spin move. The Suns clear it.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And Booker, here we go. Deflected. And they're running. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Three-pointer, Bridges. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. 1:07 left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Conley. Over Booker. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Now here's Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Spins. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now Paul looking for his first basket, still in this one. Left side Booker over Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
These are the shots we expect Bogdanovich to make, and he doesn't take much time to get them off before the defense can react.
Outside Paul. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
21.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Paschall. Then it's Daniel House. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gay in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And it's Clarkson missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions. Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Right side Johnson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Utah with the rebound. Here's House. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Three-pointer, no good. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Gay.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Whiteside. Johnson against Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Whiteside's got his second basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Shamet. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Whiteside with a block. Gay, the pass to Clarkson for the lead. And Gay, the bucket on the assist by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. The 3. And it's House with the rebound. Utah leading. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Nice shot by Paschall.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Payne, he's open. And the Suns miss again.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Craig with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Pascal, a screen on Payne. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Shaman. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter, and they recover it. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And that one's good.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
On offense, here's Utah. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Gay. Clarkson outside. Here's House. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Payne. And there's the foul. It's on Eric Pascal. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. Payne on the bounce. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he knocks down the first one. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Pascal. O'Neal, he's checked in for Gay. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clarkson. Now here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. A nice shot by McGee.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Payne. The 3 is up. The shot by Conley, no good. It's Shamet on the wing. It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Utah leading by.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game.
Make some noise.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. The Suns trailing. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. To the left side wing. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Ayton, no good.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Ball passes to Booker. And here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ayton's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
And here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Booker, out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Ball against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. Steps back. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Payton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Bridges.
Utah foul. Lewis O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Now here's Ayton. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Ayton.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Mitchell against Booker. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Paul. No good with the triple.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell to the right side. Looking to get it going. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
The 3, Booker. That shot missing. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The Suns clear it. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
.59 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Bridges with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Suns miss again.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Mitchell against Paul. Now here's Mitchell. So we see the Jazz get the win here. A clean win, and one where they...
winning players. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at center. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. Driving to the basket. It's good.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Herter. It's up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Now here's Paul. The pass to Booker. For the 3. Paul can't get it to go.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Bridges against Hunter. Bridges inside. The layup off target. Collins against Paul. Now, here's Collins. Guarded closely. And the layup falls. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
An active interior presence, 6'10", John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
Ball outside. The feed to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Hunter against Paul. And Hunter, here we go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For 3, Booker. He can't get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Young. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Paul outside. Pass to Bridges. They need this one. Collins with some nice D.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Back to Herter. He kicks to Capella. Paul against Young. Passes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Hawks. For 3, Booker got a piece of it.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
And Paul gets it to go in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Young, following the basket by Chris Paul. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Paul. Booker left side. The jump hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. It's Young on the wing. Fires for three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
"12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Herder passes to Capella. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Paul against Young.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
Young up top, defended by Paul. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 14-point game. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Driving to the basket, and Herder gets it to go. Herder's got 8.
Hey, if Herder can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Ball against Young. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Herder. Down low. Here's Capella. Back to Herder. Clock at 4. Young with no one around. Off target from three-point range. Suns trail by 11. Bridges left side. Booker outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Fires the 3. Herder, no good.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Outer dishes to Bridges. High post shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Bridges has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Collins, a screen on Paul. Lobbed up there for Collins, and finished off by Collins.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
No good from Booker.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Herder's got 4 points this quarter.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Collins, good.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
And it's Paul penetrating. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Bridges outside. Over Hunter, and it's blocked.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Now the pass to Herter. Takes the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so it's Atlanta finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this team becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. Torrey Craig is out there with Johnson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5. Great open look there. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Payne with it, right on him. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
And here is Wright, outside Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Payne looking around. To the inside. Here's Craig. Now here is McGee. Back to Payne. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 2. Here's Johnson. And the shot falls short this time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here he goes, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
And McGee kicks to Shamet. Tries again, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Now here's Wright. Payne covering. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Back to Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
So it's the Hawks now. Here's Wright.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
To the left side wing. Now here's Payne, guarded by Wright.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Now here's Wright. He's guarded closely. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Craig with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Hawks leading by 13. Wright looking around. Gallinari wide open. Atlanta again missing. For Phoenix, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Payne. Going inside, McGee. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. McGee's got his third basket of the night.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Kicks to McGee. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson double teamed. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Driving in. They grab their own miss. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They lead by 11. Passes it to Herter from past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Up top, Crowder. Booker outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Herter, no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Over in the corner, Paul. Ayton inside. Working on Collins. The shot's good from Paul.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Young against Bridges. Pass to Hunter. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Ayton. And he recovers it. 4 on the clock. Here's Herder. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. Young against Paul. And there's the pass to Booker. Inside. Here's Ayton. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Oh, Hunter in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. That's a 2 from Paul. Can't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Suns trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ball against Young. Kicks it out to Booker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And again, it's the Suns missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
The dive for the ball. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. This one for 3. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Dishes it to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Aiden's specialties.
Young against Paul. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Paul kicks to Bridges. No good from outside.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Trae Young.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Pass to Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now Young. From deep three-point range, misses there. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage now.
center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism, where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Booker. Here's Bridges. Crowder outside. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Butler. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Tucker. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him. I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
And the shot goes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Sends it home from three-point land. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Hero finds Adebayo. Back to Hero. Lowry outside. Shoots over Paul. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges right side. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Tucker. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Paul. Going inside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Back to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And here's Booker. Beyond the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
The Heat have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Lowry outside. Pass to Hero. The 3. Crowder grabs the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
P.J. Tucker. That's his first personal
The Suns
foul.
leading.
First team foul.
Outside Paul. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game.
I felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that possession and was able to cut him off.
Crowder finds Bridges. 3 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Hero. Shot to stop the run. Connects from downtown. Hero's got his second bucket on the night.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Paul's got space. And it's Phoenix with another. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 so far. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Butler. And he lobs it up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Up and in on the layup. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Paul showing his strength there, just bullying his way past the defense in that aggressive coverage.
Miami trailing. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. Outside Tucker. 5 to shoot. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering up the offense now.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at center. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The Heat on offense. It's a three-point game. Tucker, no good. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder. Over Butler. Paul against Lowry. Now here's Ayton. Tipped. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Outside Tucker. Now Hero. Booker defending. Outside Paul. Back to Bridges. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Bridges has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
And Crowder the bucket on the assist from Paul. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Here's Butler coming off a Suns make. Here's Adebayo. Nice D from Bridges.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Butler against Booker with the drive, and Booker with the jam.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered closely. Adebayo, a screen on Bridges, and it's Butler off the drive. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lowry outside. Here's Tucker. Lowry finds Adebayo.
2 minutes.
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Pass to Paul. Booker with it. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball against Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Booker. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And he drives in. And it's in there. Booker's got 9.
And athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
It's Lowry with a drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Ooh, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Paul with it. Picked up by Lowry. Outside Booker. Denied by Adebayo.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And for the Heat, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Bridges. To the inside. Denied by Adebayo. And he's able to get it back. 2 on the clock. And laid in by Paul. He's got 6.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
And so it's Phoenix up 14. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Strus. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Strus. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mikal Bridges.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Now here's McGee, down to 5 on the shot clock. And McGee with the stuff.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Edmonds got his first basket of the night. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Payne against Oladipo. Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Oladipo against Payne. Pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Back to Oladipo. For 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the bucket is good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. 2 on the clock. The floater. And it's Miami with a rebound. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Payne against Oladipo. Morris on the wing. 4-3. Hero finds Morris. Back to Hero. Craig with a steal.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Here's Payne. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Here's McGee. And the layup is good. McGee's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Dedmon, high post, working on McGee. Hero outside. Pass to Dedmon. The 3 is up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne against Oladipo. Outside Payne. Driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 17.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Hero. He's got 6. Back to Oladipo. The kick out to Morris. Over Johnson. No good. A bit long that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Oladipo up top, defended by Payne. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. And so it's Phoenix up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Phoenix has possession. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Bridges against Lowry. And Bridges, here we go, to the paint. Here's Ayton. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Paul passes to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Tucker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Denied by Adebayo. Outside Butler. Crowder with a steal. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Provide some D, it'll lead the points. That came at the hands of Jay Crowder.
And here are the Heat. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Adebayo finds Lowry. Kicks it to Hero from behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Now here's Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Up and over Lowry. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Inside. Tucker uses the glass on the layup.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Bridges. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Suns lead by 14.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ball finds Booker. 1:33 left in the 4th. Pass to Ayton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
No good on the free throw. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Good on the second one. Miami's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Mikal Bridges.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Now here's Robinson. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Down low. Stolen by Lowry. They're running. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Stolen by Bridges. Booker for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo a screen on Paul. Left side Robinson to the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Booker. It's Booker on the wing. From deep. The shot off that time. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be